I practiced Inkling for 3 days and entered the tournament. After I completed this challenge with Piranha Plant, I decided to look through the YouTube comment section and picked 4 of your suggested characters. As always, I let Twitch chat vote live on stream for one character. They decided it is time to split around with Inkling, and I started my journey on day 1 to practice Inkling. I only had 3 days until the tournament, so I have to settle on specific things I want to learn. For example, while the Booyah confirm is a very viable combo to take stocks out of a grab, I cannot dedicate a huge chunk of my time to learning one combo which I heard is very precise. On day 1, I spent a bit of my time in training mode for the, in my opinion, most important things when starting to learn a character. Movement. Every character has different stats including run speed, fall speed, air speed and many other stats. It is important to understand what the character's movement limits are to make full use of the moveset. Just moving around with a character without throwing out any attacks is a good starting point. Second, attacks. In this step I'm figuring out how the moves work. Where are the hitboxes? How fast is my move? How much end lag has my move? Once we understand how the attacks work, we can combine the first and second step and go on to the third step, the combo game. With Inkling, I went for more basic combos in the beginning and see at which percent they worked. I started off with 2 or 3 hit combos and slowly but surely went for huger combos. Later I practiced on the stage with platforms as well and see what could be possible there. While it is good to practice everything in training mode, I wanted a real moving target, to practice everything with Inkling, and I went into Elite Smash soon after. Because I did not want to spend all of my time practicing stuff like the Booyah, I just tried using the moving targets instead and see if I am too early or too late with the confirm. It worked out quite well, but I noticed that online it is basically impossible to react to the DI, so I had to play a guessing game when using this confirm. Very quickly I realized that I had a bit of a problem getting stocks off my opponents. Oh god! Which is especially bad against heavy characters like DK and King K. Rool. On platform stages like Small Battlefield, I tried using the platforms for combo extensions and trapping my opponent. I felt that this platform is a good tool to make them guess on the ledge and punish them. My advantage state was improving a lot during each and every match. Oh, let's go! However, for some reason my brain didn't want to acknowledge that you can cancel roller with B and I always jumped. Throughout the days, this was probably my biggest habit and I still don't know why it was so hard to press one single button. This still didn't stop me though from dragging my opponents off stage and disrespecting them. Ooh, that was sick! I felt that my offstage game was one of my strong suits, but you can't really rely on that against every character. Oh yeah, and I found Pablo, who quickly took care of me. I know if I didn't say anything you would all ask where he is. But yeah, just look at my offstage game, how I consistently edge-guarded this Rosalina player. Over 2 hours were gone since picking up Inkling and being in practice mode, and my combo game was getting better and better every single minute. Jesus Christ, what a stock! Everything was perfect about that. I even got something out of the double ink roller hit into an early Booyah confirm on Battlefield. Okay. By the way, did I tell you that inked up opponents receive a lot of damage? The percent can rack up so fast. While playing the little squid, I even tried to go for some pratfall shenanigans. Basically, day 1 for me in Elite Smash is always a lot of trial and error. Fight against a lot of opponents, get into a lot of different scenarios and see what your character can do to maximize the damage. Yes, you can fail a lot during this by going for the wrong options, but it's the best to learn through mistakes in order to know what to avoid. I was cooking there for a second though with this platform. And sometimes you can also go for some crazy tricks utilizing your opponent's move pool, like the items. Let's go! Let's go, that was so planned! I can probably not do the up air confirm anymore, so how about I will detonate the can and then up air, because I had less percent. After 4 hours of practicing and playing Inkling, I called it a day. I was very proud of this training session and couldn't wait for the next day. On day 2, I first went into training mode again and was reflecting on what I can do better. I knew I had to work on my movement, my spacing, especially with moves like back air, and same for my timing using my move pool given. Meanwhile, I thought about more combo routes and extensions for Inkling in early percent and what could happen depending on how my opponent reacts, like using neutral B as a combo extender for example. However, this would give a lot of characters extra time to throw out a move as well. After this quick recap, I went on to Elite Smash again to fight against real opponents. And remember everybody, I only have 3 days of playing Inkling. Another core aspect about playing the game is the different matchups in the game. Due to my limited time in this challenge, it is important to get as many matchups down as possible. And it doesn't matter if it's a range character, a combo heavy character, a heavy or any other type of character. While playing in Elite Smash, I also got one of the most brutal and sickest kill screens I have ever seen in Smash Ultimate. Just look at that. Oh my god, what? What a kill screen, jeez. Overall, I tried to push my advantage state as far as possible in my current state of training. I went for more and unique combos I could think of, just to see if it might work against real opponents or not. And also just to see where the limits of Inkling and me are currently. However, even on day 2, I still didn't learn how to press B on the roller. I swear, this is my biggest problem so far. And I don't know why. It was also awesome to see that I can even combo a very evasive character like Zero Suit Samus and getting nearly a 0 to death on them. Damn, that's the stock! And I got a rematch against my mentor Fablo, which I again lost. Hey guys, I mean Fablo is playing Inkling forever. And he had protection. I even found Siski, the Dark Samus main from Spain in Elite Smash. I honestly thought I'm getting completely cooked by him. However, it was a big confidence boost for me realizing I brought him to last stock with my Inkling. I mean it is only online quick play after all. But it's still good to see that my Inkling can actually do something against good players. Day 2 was almost near its end. I got a few splat bomb trick shots off stage as well at the end, and my snipes went dummy crazy for no reason. No shot! Overall, it was a very good day 2 with Inkling, and I was looking forward to the tournament. Day 3 arrived quickly and it was finally time to enter a tournament with Inkling. Of course, nobody wants to have cold hands while playing in an event, and so before it started I went into Elite Smash and warmed up a little bit against other players. Nice! Good first game. Well, as best as you could against Elite Smash, right? But on the bright side, I finally learned how to press B after using Inkroller. I pressed B! I learned on the last day! I mean I died, but still I learned! I was actively thinking about pressing B. It took me 3 fucking days. The quick play warm-up session went pretty well and I got this insane clip against the Piranha Plant player as well. Ooh, what a chase though! That was sick! Not only was my advantage state being tested in the Elite Smash, but also my patience against very defensive opponents. That's what I mean about patience is key, guys. And not patient players would die to that shit. They would go in, even though they have the stock lead, they would go in and get wrecked by down smash and up smashes. After about 30 to 40 minutes in Elite Smash, the tournament started. Due to me having a high seed, I had to wait in winners round 2 for my first opponent, Minix10, who played Simon in the previous set. However, Minix had an ace up their sleeve, Dark Samus, and so my first set of the tournament has officially started. Winners round 2. I started off pretty strong in the beginning of the match, getting a huge Nair Train combo going. But Minix answered immediately back with roughly the same amount of damage. After getting Dark Samus offstage, I quickly took the stock with a back air edge guard, heading into a slight lead before going down to the all-reliable ledge trap of Dark Samus. Ah, damn it. But Dark Samus isn't the only character who can trap them at the ledge. In this scenario, I knew the splat bomb was either gonna kill Dark Samus, or it launches them on stage, so I prepared for the worst outcome and chased after Minix and quickly secured the stock. Throughout the second stock, I gained a lot of extra credit and went down to a nicely timed and unexpected down smash afterwards. At this point, I still had a good lead, and one ill-advised double jump by Minix was at the end enough to get the final edge guard and win game 1 in this set. I don't think you have a jump, right? Nope. That's 1-0 for me. A solid first game. Even though this was a relatively close game, my opponent decided to switch to another character, Banjo and Kazooie, and oh boy, I was not ready for that. I tried hard to find my way in, but Minix's spacing was really good in this match. Getting the upper hand in the beginning with a good read on my recovery and slamming Kazooie on me. Oh! I got hit by every imaginable thing possible. Wonder Wings, grenades, aerials. My damage was slowly rising and I lost my second stock before even taking off one stock of Minix. However, my motto in Smash is to never give up and that I can do the same thing to you anytime. So I started off reading the American air dodge by Minix and racking up a huge amount of percent on the second stock as well before taking it with a forward air edge guard. My damage was racking up as well, but I was so close to bringing this whole game back again. But then, this happened.
And just goes in, grabs.
There was almost no way of surviving the bury, but managing to bring this almost back is a huge confidence boost, and this means I can do it. And game 3 started off amazing for me. Not only did I damage Minix a lot from the very get-go, but I also used the grenades against them the entire time during the match. It felt like the grenades are in my favor rather than in the Banjo players. Minix still managed to get me onto 96%, but after I shielded Wonder Wing, I took the lead with my forward smash. And even if I already had so much percent on my first stock, I kept onto it until a very long time, getting Minix into kill percent. Eventually I went down before them, but this game 3 felt like a complete turnaround from game 2. The adaptation was on point. After another ill-advised Wonder Wing recovery, I took their stock with another forward smash and had almost an entire stock lead. I kept on to my second stock until the very end of the game where Minix unfortunately for them mistimed the recovery, securing my victory in this first set of the day.
That was so close.
I won the last game pretty convincing, but I had to remind myself that it was still a 2-1 victory and I had to improve my game if I want to last longer in this tournament. Next up, I had to play against Sukuda, a DDD player in Winners Round 3. The first game against the DDD main started off very good. I didn't get a huge combo going, but through patience and correctly timing my moves, I slowly racked up more damage and took the first stock.
So far so good, only 53%.
But we all know that DDD hits like a truck and Sukuda quickly answered back with a nicely timed back air.
Ah, yikes. And with that, the whole lead is gone.
Oh yeah, by the way, remember when I said I learned how to press the B button after roller? Yeah, about that.
Oh, that was stupid. Why didn't I press B?
I think there are 3 stages of play. Practice mode, friendlies or lead smash, and tournament play. Apparently I can do it in practice mode in the lead smash now, but not in tournament play. But whatever. After receiving a whopping 225%, I finally took the stock against DDD without receiving too much on my own. I was able to damage Sukuda to 109% until I did one of the worst moves possible when somebody is shielding. A rising aerial. It was an honest mistake by my side, but in the end, it didn't even matter and I won game 1.
Nice, perfect percent range.
Game 2 Sukuda opted for Smashy Will, and it was a relatively even game. We both went back and forth in percent before ultimately Sukuda took down my first stock, tricking me with the old Gordo Saki trick. Me who knows that DDD players love the ledge more than anything else, I quickly took the stock with a very good timed back air, leaving us both at 2 stocks. However, everything went downhill from here. Sukuda took my stock early with an up smash and I was unable to take the second stock off them and my percent was just going higher and higher.
Can we get much higher?
I saw the Gordo ledge trap coming and tried to nair the Gordo away, missed the Gordo and had to retreat to the ledge again, and you all know what comes after a ledge regrab against DDD. His infamous belly flop. But for some reason it sent me into the other direction, probably because of my attack get-up attempt. However, I never took the stock off Sukuda and died quickly afterwards to DDD's massive hammer. The set count was 1-1 and I wanted to win this and picked FD as my counter pick. I thought it was the best pick against DDD, but Sukuda thought differently and got rid of my first stock very fast with another belly flop. And not only of my first stock, but also my second stock with a near back air. But you all know me, it's not over until it's over. So I quickly answered back and took the first stock of Sukuda with an up smash. And racking up more and more percent on the second stock until I finished this off with an F smash.
Doable but hard.
Throughout the comeback process I gained a lot of damage, but it is not over. It's over.
Bro.
I lost my first set in the tournament already. It was not looking good for me, but so far I almost made 2 big comebacks in this tournament. One against Minix and one against Sukuda. And I know that if I played like this throughout the whole tournament, I can win it all. Oh look, I have to play against another DDD player. Losers round 4. The first game against the DDD player Metro went back and forth. We both got our moves in against each other, both racking up a lot of percent, and Metro's stock went down first after the Booyah confirm. I racked up 72% onto Metro before going down to an up tilt after a bad double jump from the ledge. Game 1 was looking very good for me, but then Metro hit another double jump of mine with another belly flop. Good thing this didn't kill me and I got safely to the ledge again straight after.
This stupid dash attack.
How long is this move even out? And why does it kill at 69%? Well, I was in a tough spot after that, and Metro racked up a ton of percent on me before going down to a forward smash. I managed to inflict 69% onto Metro and was hanging on the ledge. I knew the Gordo ledge trap was coming, but I tried to reflect the Gordo with a fair at the wrong time and reached too close to the spiky Gordo. And on top of that, I had no DI whatsoever.
Hey, this matchup is frustrating.
Game 1 was in favor of Metro, but I can do this and beat my nemesis DDD. I picked Pokemon Stadium 2 because it is my comfort stage. The damage on the DDD player was racking up, but then my stock quickly went down to another belly flop.
Come on, why? Why does he go for that shit?
I mean, it is my fault for double jumping on the stage, but I really don't expect a dash attack and instead a Gordo ledge trap. And to make matters even worse, Metro had 130% on their first stock and I already lost my second stock to a forward air edge guard. In this moment, I tried my very best to bring it back. I finally got the first stock off of Metro and the second stock was racking up in percent fast as well. We both rolled to the same position. I reached out for the grab. However, I was a few frames too late, as you can see on the kill screen, and got hit by Metro's down tilt. Losing the stock, losing the game, the set, and getting out of the tournament at 17th place.
That was a short tournament run, unfortunately.
But before you all close the video, I have to announce something. Yes, my tournament run didn't end well, and I did not reach top 8. However, this is not the end of it. I was proud on my 3-day journey with Inkling, so I decided to enter another tournament and make it justice. This run, however, will be in a separate video labeled Day 4 Inkling. I hope to get it done as soon as possible, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, if you liked the video, feel free to comment, like, share and subscribe. And if you want to join our community Discord, it is in the description under the video. I am Silentor and thank you so much for watching.